I started Vlad Stock's video series. We were talking about it before.
Dope.
And the first one was about, getting rid of all your credit card debt before you start to invest.
Yeah.
And I took it, in the video, I took it one step further where I said, like, listen. We all have friends out there that we've lent money to and they never paid us back. We all have these friends, me included. Now, what usually happens when you loan your friend some money and they don't pay you back? Well, I mean, at the minimum, you're never going to loan them any more money. You'll probably talk bad about them to some of your other friends. And a lot of times you stop being their friend. You stop messing with them altogether. So the same thing pretty much happens in the business world. But instead of these companies talking bad about you to a couple people, your credit score will get lowered, which means that you're going to have a harder time doing a whole bunch of stuff.
Right, 100%. You said there's no better way to say it. And I'll even take it one step further just to get a little deeper on it. But it's like this society was built off of debt. At the end of the day, we, even as people in this society, they sell our birth certificates as collateral. You know what I mean? Like, because they know how much debt this person will be in. Even when we make money, that's debt. Even when we borrow, whatever money you borrow, our banking system, the Federal Reserve is built off of debt. And like we go back, they say like, what? It's only like 3% of actual physical currency in existence. It's everything else is make believe. It's an illusion. It's all debt. So we like, yo, we got millions and millions of dollars. Show me that. They like, that's why I'm buying gold and land. I need physical stuff that I can say at least this is valuable. I guess whether it's gold bars, land, that's the only thing that's real, because outside of that, it's a system of getting more people in debt. So whether it's credit cards, whether it's mortgages, or even when you believe, yo, I got X amount of dollars, like even when that big financial crash happened, everybody was like, yo, what do you tangibly have? What can you say right now I could put in a duffel bag, get on the back of a Humvee and ride out into the mountains? Because other than that, we'd all be broke. If the banking systems closed today, what you got? If all they computers crashed right now, what do you physically have that makes you wealthy?
Well, this is a new question that I started asking people, and society really has this obsession with the millionaire.
Yeah.
Right. The million number has this magical type of property to it.
Right.
Can you say how you made your first million? And when I say, I don't mean your first $1 million check, because then there's the taxes and the manager and all that.
Liquid $1 million.
Liquid $1 million where you got to look in your bank account and say, I am now a millionaire.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's probably really easy because when, it was probably for me, it was, because I have been generating hundreds of thousands that would accumulate to, oh yeah, you might got $1 million. But the first time a studio paid me to be in a movie, like $4 million. Like when I saw that check, I'm like, star of a movie, above title.
This was Drumline?
Nah, Drumline, that was the look, that was the glow up. So I would have did that for free. I think they might have initially gave me $60,000 to do Drumline.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, and like I said, that was an opportunity.
Yeah, which you ran with.
Yeah, but off of that success, now obviously I made millions of dollars off of it now because, almost damn near 20 years later. And you get paid residuals and you understand unions and all that stuff, and they aired Drumline more than they fucking Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune. That shit is always on TV. But
can you say which movie it was?
Yeah, I think it was probably whatever probably Love Don't Cost a Thing. Yeah, and to this day, like that, I never wanted to do that movie. I did that movie specifically for the money. Okay. And for the longest time in my career, first of all, I've only seen that movie one time. Like, and people be like, I love that movie, it's a cult classic. I hated that movie because I know I did that movie for money. And that was the first big check somebody waved in front of me that was, a multi-million-dollar opportunity. And I jumped that. And I knew it wasn't something that I should have did right after Drumline, just because I was trying to be looked at. Drumline allowed me to be a serious actor. And it was dramatic. As much as I love comedy, I do comedy. Drumline gave me an opportunity to do real films, but I went for the bag to be silly and I tried to fix the script. I rewrote the script, and and some of the things that you see in the movie, I actually named the movie Love Don't Cost a Thing. It was actually because it's a takeoff of Can't Buy Me Love, and I forgot what it was supposed to be called before that, but something real cheesy or whatever. So I added it. I got it to where I could possibly get it to, but it wasn't something I should have did. I did that movie specifically for the money. Now, hindsight, people love it now. Kids growing up on it, they doing the little Nick Cannon challenge dance and all of that stuff. It's dope now because I don't never cry over spilled milk. Whatever that journey was got me to where I am today, and I'm definitely not complaining now. But that set on my soul for a long time that I always wanted to be a solid individual and never wanted to do shit for money, and I did that movie for money.
When, you said you got what, three or 4 million?
Yeah.
Okay, so the manager took a piece.
Yeah.
Everyone took their piece.
Right.
The taxes came in. The rest of the money hit. So now you're looking at your bank account. You got 7 digits in it.
Yeah.
What do you think changed internally once you knew that, like, okay, you got a financial
once
base
I got
now?
that million.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like even I always tell first thing I bought, and I had already went broke before that. You know what I mean? I had before Drumline even because I had Will Smith gave me my first big check, a few $100,000 when he signed me to his label and to his company Overbrook. Ran through that, and so. Going into Drumline, I was damn near broke when I went into Drumline.
And you're only making $60,000 off
Yeah, and I was happy with that. I didn't care about the $60,000. All I wanted was the per diem in the room and board in Atlanta. I was like, yo, I ain't gotta work like y'all giving me $300 a day. Like what? Like I was rich, because when I was out here before that job, I was hustling. I was trying to figure it out. And so the first thing I bought with that Love Don't Cost a Thing check was my mama house. And it was just like, and thinking like tangible, like something I always wanted, something I promised my mom, and then something that was property. I always buy property. So that was the first thing that I bought because I knew even at that time, even at that young age, I was like, yo, this can go away because I had already experienced thinking I was rich a couple of years before and hit flat rock bottom, lost the house that I had bought myself personally, lost all the cars and all that. So I was like, yo, let me get it right this time.
Yeah, I remember we had put up a video on Vlad Stocks about, would you rather have a $30,000 a year stress-free job or a $200,000 a year stressful job? Most people went for the $30,000.
See, I would go for the 200.
I would go for the 200 as well.
Yeah.
But and what was interesting, like to me, it was a no-brainer.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't be making that kind of money without stress.
Yeah.
Look what you and I go through.
Like, see, and it's how you compute your stresses, and it's how you analyze them because we're all stressed.
Yeah.
Stress is energy. It's how do you maneuver that stress throughout these frequencies? I love stress, but that's because I'm a Zen person that when it comes to me, I know how to dish it back out and send it back out. If you allow stress to internalize and eat you up, it can fuck you up.
Well, right, because a lot of people said, I'll take the 200 and do it for 3 years because at that point I won't need any more money after that. And it's like,
what?
And this is the mentality. People think that 200,000, you're
can
rich.
Fix all your problems.
But you talk about how you ran through your hundreds of thousands that Will gave you.
Yeah.
I went broke too.
Yeah.
I ran through hundreds of thousands of dollars too and was homeless afterwards. Like
that's the majority of the rappers that we see right now. I get and all you young dudes, I love what y'all doing, but watching these dudes go to these jewelers.
Yeah, ridiculous.
And spend all they show money that they done saved up. Like, yo, you getting 20, 30,000 a show and you save up 5 shows and go buy a chain for $100,000 that ain't worth shit.
Because it's custom.
Yeah, because it got your name all on it.
No resale value.
Right, and then when you look up, now your show money, when you had your hot record, it was 20,000. Now your show money is 3,000.
Yep.
And that jewelry's starting to look a little tarnished because you didn't go to the top of a line jeweler.
Yeah. And
now you out there looking crazy. And a year, I keep asking, what are all of these young kids gonna do when it's the boom right now? Y'all making hundreds of thousands right now, and y'all dancing on the top of race and shit like that. What y'all gonna do when your wave is over?
Right, 100,000 ain't shit, y'all.
Ain't shit.
Let me tell y'all. I mean, I know
$1 million ain't shit.
Right, $1 million.
If you have $1 million mentality,
if you have $1 million, you don't have to touch.
Right.
You good.
A real $1 million.
$1 million that you're carving off every month.
Ask every dude you thought was balling, is he fully debt free from the IRS?
Real talk. Real talk.
Every guy. I don't care who it is. I don't care who. The IRS got their hands and their pockets in everybody.